Welcome everybody to Sasa and Goff, live recorded. I'm Sasha.
And I'm Goff.
And we are back live together.
Yes!
For the second ever Christmas Cranktacular. That's right, Christmas Cranktacular 2. We don't have a clever name for after the 2 part quite yet, but maybe we'll think of something. Probably not, but doesn't matter.
I think Cranktacular is good enough.
Cranktacular and the number 2.
Also, it's great to see you. Should we like hug or bunk fist, or should we do this?
No, but that's a pretty good one. Yeah, let's do that one.
Welcome back.
Hell yeah.
Welcome back to your home.
Welcome back to the 90s. That was fantastic.
Sweet.
That brought me back to 8th grade right there.
Hell yeah.
Which is what I'm always trying to do. Anyway, happy holidays. It's almost Christmas time. We are back. We got cookies. We got eggnog from Oberweis.
Oh, yeah.
We got the fancy stuff. Your favorite, Oberweis.
Yes.
Right next to the grilled chicken that they, frozen grilled chicken pieces that they sell, is all of this eggnog. And I went and I picked some up.
Weird.
Have you had their eggnog before?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's on a list somewhere that I've got today.
Did we have Oberweis eggnog last year?
I don't believe so.
It was some other kind of eggnog?
Yeah, so we've obviously got more money this year.
Yeah.
We're financially backed to spend the extra buck or two.
Thank you guys for buying all the t-shirts, sasaandgoffmerch.com. You've allowed us to get the fancy eggnog this year. We're thrilled about that. Now, we were going to use that money to improve the sound and video quality of this show. And we said, you know what? Let's just get eggnog instead. Now, if you're interested, there is a great eggnog podcast. Dear friends of ours, Hattori Hanzo and Bishop.
Really?
Nogpod, I believe is what it's called. I'm not quite sure when the first episode comes out, but it's been in the making for many years.
I'm interested.
They are eggnog connoisseurs, and so like they know everything about it. I'm relatively new to the nog game. You too, or
No.
Okay,
no. I've always been a nog guy.
Okay,
nog guy. Yeah.
Well, it's good to be back. It's good to be sitting here and not talking into headphones and on Google Meets and stuff like that. So. Thrilled to be back, Goff.
Yes, absolutely.
What do you want to talk about this week? Anything exciting in your world?
You know what? Before we get into our Cranktacular, I just because it's relevant to what we talked about a couple weeks ago with our least favorite alive athletes, someone got knocked out last night. Mr. Jake Paul.
Yeah.
So did you watch the match?
No. I found out because I think on Instagram it was like Jake Paul was knocked. Like when you're scrolling and then you see something that you don't follow, but it's still they show it to you anyway because they're trying to take over your life.
Absolutely.
It said like Jake Paul was knocked out, and I was like, I didn't know he was fighting anybody. So.
I saw the thing like 2 days ago that it was like, oh, his next big fight. I thought that was like the announcement of it. I didn't realize this was.
This week or whatever.
Last night. I think I woke up in the middle of the night, just to take a leak or something, and I checked my phone, and it was like, oh my God. And I'm like actually seeing the knockout. It's like holy shit, he lost. That was not like
Yeah, as soon as I read the title of it, I was like, oh, I want to see what happened then. Yeah. I would like to see him get punched in the face. He's got a punchable face. I don't know anything about him besides he's got a punchable face and he likes to poke and prod people.
He does that thing with his tongue too. I don't know if that's like where he's like, he'll be fighting you and he does that like that a lot. If you watch that fight, he does it right before he gets his jaw broken.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's like a tick for him or if that's part of his box of like trying to intimidate. But either way, so it was awesome to see, but it kind of made me think like the more I was watching it, just watching his head just like almost spin around, it was like, I don't really think I have as much against this guy as I think I do. Yeah. Like we talked about it. Yeah, him and his brother, they're annoying. And you know what I mean? Like they say and do a lot of stupid shit, but it's just like they're great businessmen. I mean, he's still going to make more money than the guy that knocked him out. And I don't even remember the guy's name.
They're great at hype building. Yeah. They're excellent at what they do, but they play the bad guy, the heel. And that used to be cool for a long time until it became like you're just an asshole.
Yeah.
And that's why more people dislike it now. I feel like before you could be the person who was kind of a jerk, but there weren't so many of them. Now it's like everybody knows you should be a jerk to get clicks. That's why me and you, the kindest people on the internet. That's why we don't get the clicks.
Yeah.
That's why. So I'm thinking New Year's resolution. We're just jerks from here on out.
Oh, I thought you were going to say we're just going to like whore ourselves out and be better businessmen and get more clicks.
No. I think we should just keep doing what we're doing.
But in other entertainment news, it's a great T-shirt you're wearing there, my friend.
Thank you.
The Bears finally did it. And this, you know what? Another thing we talked about a couple weeks ago when we were talking about our sports rivalries. And I remember you put down the Bears and Packers as one of your tops, and I put it as one of my worst because I'm tired of this rivalry because it's not much of a rivalry anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there were circumstances that helped the Bears last night, but I mean, it was still, it's like, hey, this late in the season, man.
Did you watch the game?
I did. I watched the entire game.
I found out. So you are not a fan of the rivalry. You watched the game. I am a fan of the rivalry. Megan told me that the Bears won, and I was like, "Oh, I think they're playing the Packers this week." I'm not a football fan in general, but I got this shirt for free last week.
Nice,
it's a pretty nice shirt, and I said I'm going to wear this on the podcast. And of course, I'm cheering for the Bears. I was thinking about it. It was just like, because I'm a Knicks fan over the Bulls, but I like the Bulls, so I cheer for the Bulls. But ultimately, in basketball, if there's one team that needs to win, I want it to be the New York Knicks. Okay. By the way, the NBA Cup winning New York Knicks, they defeated the San Antonio Spurs last week, and the highest paid players on the team were giving their money away to like the cast, the like trainers and coaches and the people who don't make
everyone
money.
Saw what Taylor Swift did, so they're just like, oh shit.
Yeah, everybody's screwed because of Taylor Swift.
We're just not going to tour next year.
But yeah, the Chicago Bears as a football team is the team that I cheer for. That's the team that I would like to win. I don't have another team that I'm like, whatever. So I don't know. It's exciting. It's exciting when the Bears are good too. People are just in a better mood. We
don't get it much around here. It's been so long, at least since a team, because we haven't had a good quarterback in so long. And we're, Caleb Williams, he does a lot of things wrong, but he looks confident at least. That's what we haven't had since probably Jay Cutler. And Jay Cutler, I mean, like,
I love Jay Cutler, but I understand
smoking Jay Cutler.
A lot of people not a big fan, which is crazy because he was like the best quarterback.
He was,
although some people also like Rex Grossman, so those people need to get their head checked out. Bishop. Here I go throwing allegations again. Bishop, the Rex Grossman and Big Bang Theory fan. So we'll see. I might have to issue another apology next week.
Yeah.
But exciting times when the Bears are doing good. Are they for real?
The funny thing is when I was watching that game last night, and I said beforehand, because we were talking about it at work, all the guys, and I'm like, I honestly think they're going to lose. I just think there's something with this team that we're not there yet. We can't. And we ended up winning. So it's, I ate my words. Thank God. I think they're legit because I was watching that game last night and it's like, if we can beat this team and maybe Detroit, I feel like those teams in our division are, but we beat Philadelphia, kind of kicked their asses. Actually, the score didn't really show that, but I mean, there's teams like the Rams, the Seahawks that are pretty damn good. So I really think though our biggest hurdles right now are still the Packers and the Lions, but I think the Bears are pretty legit. Yeah.
It's interesting because I like, knowing nothing about football, they kept winning at the beginning and everybody was like, it's kind of a fluke. They're not for real. They're just winning. Oh, they're winning games that they're not supposed to be winning. Oh, blah, blah. Yeah. And then now everybody's just like, all right, we're doing it. They're 11-4 or something like that.
Yeah, it's like in any sport, though. I hate it. The whole like, well, they beat a shitty team. It's like, but you're supposed to beat those teams, and the Bears don't usually do that. And the Bears usually are that team that the other teams are like, we're supposed to beat the Bears.
Next week we are live from Soldier Field. Is that no? That's not happening.
Alf from Elmac was at the game yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
The weather's not been bad. We haven't. It's funny because we had so much snow in the first couple weeks of non-winter, at the end of fall or whatever. Yep. And now Christmas is a couple days away, and there is no snow on the ground at all. It's all gone. It's supposed to be 50-something degrees on Christmas Day. I'm feeling better. You? Your mouth is full?
Oh.
Look.
Talk a little more.
I've got nothing else to say. The snow's all gone, and it's kind of a weird feel. Like, I'm kind of sad because on Christmas we're not going to have the snow that's been here the whole time. But I feel like last year we also didn't have snow, and I felt angry about it.
Depressed.
Yeah. I see you're.
Sorry. Okay. Now I'm ready.
No, I want to know which cookie you ate.
I don't know this.
The cherry something.
Those are wonderful.
So Megan made a bunch of cookies here. We're going to try a peanut butter macaroon, a gingerbread something. and a cherry something.
The cherry something was good.
Do you not like coconut?
No, I'm good. It's fine. I don't love it, but I mean,
okay. If you want to trade and take the cherry one that I have, I will take the coconut. But it's your Christmas, buddy. It's not mine.
It's your funeral, buddy.
Oh,
or it sounded like you were going.
Megan did lace one of the cookies with cyanide. Right. So
hell yeah. So one of us is not making it to the end of this episode.
Hey, next week, new host.
No, like we talked about, though, I mean, with my job with the plowing and everything. So it's been awesome this past few weeks since that we got killed. And I mean, I was working my ass off for a while.
Blue collar boys.
It does suck, though. Yeah, and that'll be a part of, I think, one of my lists we'll discuss later. But yeah, this new how our Christmases are now. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, let's have some eggnog.
Okay.
Now, before we recorded this, I ate a bunch of catfish and shrimp, and I'm kind of I didn't bring it up. My Slava was this week. Do you know what a Slava is?
It's like
it's a Serbian holiday.
I thought that was like the one where you guys all fight.
No, what holiday is that? I mean, that's every holiday.
I thought it was the Slava.
Well, so Slava is like our name day.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have that in America. I do know they don't have it in America. Mm-hmm. I've lived here my whole life and I was born here, regardless of what ICE says when they take me away, because I have a foreign name and I will have a tan at the time. Anyway, I was going to say it was my Slava this weekend on Friday night. And so it's a names day. So we celebrate Saint Nick, but not Christmas Saint Nick, the Saint Nicola Nick. It's a different saint.
Okay.
Not to be confused with your guys, capitalist swine.
Nick Nolte.
Nick Nolte. Number
Nick
one
Nolte.
Capitalist swine, Nick Nolte.
By the way, I do know what your Slava is. I'm just playing along right now.
Sure.
I remember last year I didn't know. At this time, I didn't know what it was.
Well, look, you tell me a lot of things many times, and I still don't get them. So, but you're a better person than me. We discussed that before the podcast started.
That's one of the things.
So it was my Slava this weekend, which means like we have a big feast and a bunch of people come over. And this year was nice because it's like less and less people are coming over. We had like 15 people.
Nice.
And that's a nice number. It's a nice number where it's like, oh, there's a couple conversations going. My mom doesn't have to work incredibly hard for this thing, but there's so much food left over and we don't eat meat on that day or dairy products. So my mom makes catfish and shrimp. They don't have souls. They don't count as meat.
Yeah.
And then like chickpeas and all kinds of different foods. So we have all this food, and I've just been eating catfish all weekend, and it's been delicious. But for some reason, I decided to eat it right before we started this podcast, which was a horrible decision since we're going to be chugging on nog and eating these cookies. But we've never had anybody vomit on the podcast before, so it could be a first. Christmas Cranktacular too.
Full disclosure, before we started recording, when he told me what he just told you he ate, I thought he was kidding, and he's not. So
I'm not.
Yeah. So you might want to turn on the YouTube now because he might vomit.
I also have back up. My mom made salmon in these like bread pockets. I'll go get some halfway through.
I don't think I eat any kind of seafood before like 5 p.m. ever.
I wake up in the morning. I almost had a catfish omelet just because there's so much. You just gotta get through it,
A catfish omelet. Let's toast.
Toast
to Christmas Cranktacular 2.
We did it. Ooh, thick.
That's good. Your reaction last year was awesome too, because seemed like you were like, hell yeah, let's do this. I love eggnog. And then it was almost like it was your first time ever having it, because you're like, oh.
I think the first time I ever had it was on the previous podcast I did, right?
Yeah.
On
Bitter Marks, I think.
Yeah, that's when I started. So it's only been a couple years since I've started it.
That's when you started eggnog, huh?
Yeah. And now I'm addicted. This is great.
It is good.
It's delicious. It's a little bit warm because it's been sitting, but that's okay.
Good stuff. Let's do a list.
Oh.
What do you say?
Let's do a list?
Yeah.
All right. How do you feel about... Okay, so let me preface this by saying we don't know what we're doing on this episode.
We really don't. We just do it.
We have a bunch of topics. You got some lists.
Yeah.
I got a couple half lists. But we have topics that we want to talk about. Hattori Hanzo wanted us to do a top 3 eggnog list.
I did a top 3 eggnog list.
You did one?
I did that list within one of my other lists. just
Wow.
for Hattori Hanzo.
Wow. Do you want to wait till we do that?
I'm going to do it right now.
Okay, let's do it. This one's for Hattori Hanzo because I couldn't do it because this is only the second eggnog I've ever had in my life or whatever.
Number 1, Oberweis. Number 2, Lucerne, which is like a Jewel kind of knockoff. And then number 3, Dean's.
Now, why did you go the opposite?
Because that's how I listed them.
Oh, okay. You did not build any sort of suspense.
3, 2, 1. So anyway, Dean's 3, Lucerne 2, and Oberweis 1.
Okay, I look forward to Hattori Hanzo bashing you in the comments because
Probably.
that is a man who knows his.
Well, see,
his
I'm
nog.
not as cold. I mean, I love drinking eggnog. I haven't studied it yet, though. So
Okay.
I will get in on that podcast.
Love it. Why don't we do some tradition talk?
Okay.
Right. So, like, tradition as far as Christmas goes for me does not involve much. Like, I did celebrate American Christmas growing up. I'm also an only child. But I would like ask for gifts and stuff like that. But there was not like a big family thing we do. Like, I remember you talked about the gift card thing you guys did.
Yeah.
How that's become a tradition that you guys do. My family doesn't have any of that. My family is like, we're just like, oh, it's another day, but we don't have to go to work.
Yeah.
Basically.
No,
and it's kind of
cool.
like,
That's
it's
the
kind of
tradition.
sad, I guess. But, and so then obviously I'm married to Megan, and Megan's family does celebrate Christmas. So our tradition, like, I've grown into whatever they do, which they do like, so last night was Megan's mom's birthday, right? The night before was my Slava. So we've combined and like, we just have 15 events that happen within 2 weeks of the year.
Okay.
And then like we start again and wait till next year. But
Nice.
So Slava, then her mom's birthday. Then for the Christmas traditions, New Year's Eve, we hang out. This year, we're actually hosting. Her brother and her mom are coming over, but my parents aren't coming over because my parents are like,
Just another day.
yeah, like, why would we want to come to your house?
So let me ask you, actually, in Serbia, like, when does their New Year start?
A week after Christmas. It's
Okay.
January 14th.
Okay.
But it's like, I think they also celebrate like standard end of the calendar thing because they're kind of Americanized too. But it's just more, you know, they celebrate Christmas January 7th. They also celebrate January 6th for other reasons.
Yeah.
But the 6th is when I go to church with my dad for like our Christmas Eve. That's a tradition. I go with him to church, and that's about it. Like, we don't really do gifts. We'll eat together. That's really the only tradition we have in the Serbian part. In the American one, we have Christmas Eve dinner, and then Christmas Day, we go to Megan's mom's house, open presents. She makes lunch. That's that. It's really like all I can really think about. Her mom does some cool stuff. Her mom does like, she hand writes us all notes every year.
Okay.
Like individual, just like 3-page long notes. They're like, this is what happened this year and blah, blah, blah.
That's pretty cool.
They're really nice. And like, that's probably my favorite part of like all of the stuff. Cause it's really nice when somebody takes the time to like sit there and write a letter to you, you know? Another tradition we have, she keeps all these old boxes like of Christmas lights and the empty boxes, and that's what the gifts go into. So you could open a gift and it could be a box of Christmas lights, but then you have to open that to actually get a gift.
That's cool.
Those are the two traditions. That's all I can think of.
Like that.
I couldn't do a top 3 list because I just had those.
Well, I got the Elf on a Shelf one, which I do with my kids. More so Natty, because Sadie doesn't really care anymore, but, you know, which is essentially just moving it every morning, but not just hiding it, like actually making it, you know, like making big fucking messes too that I got to clean up. Like I did one a couple weeks ago with like that involved toothpaste. And just because I was so busy, that toothpaste sat like on the sink for like 3 or 4 days. So it was like, had to be like basically like scrubbed off. But yeah, no, Natalie loves it. And it's one of those things that it kind of sucks because I know she knows it's obviously bullshit. And it's like, why am I still doing this? But this has led to me painting my toenails, shaving my beard off. I mean, like just going for the gimmick. Yeah.
Tucking in the wing, doing everything. Yeah.
Weird stuff.
Okay. I was going to ask you. So she knows that it's not.
I mean, God, I hope to God she knows.
Does she listen to this?
No.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, then we're okay.
Yeah. So I know I love doing that. And then we also do, I didn't do it this year, but like I have a lot of those Lemax Christmas Village houses.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate using that excuse this year, but it's like, man, I was so goddamn swamped. But love using that with the girls. And then, the thing you talked about before what you were talking about with the gift cards, it's like our saran wrap ball game. Anyone who needs an idea for Christmas really quickly, you just get a bunch of gift cards, lottery tickets, whatever, something like that. Have like $100, $150, however much you're going to spend. Have a big one, maybe like a $50 Amazon or whatever. Start with that one on like a piece of cardboard and just start wrapping it with saran wrap. However often you want, put something else in there, start wrapping again. Occasionally rip the wrap because it makes it harder for people. It makes it more frustrating when you have to find where the wrap is.
Okay.
So basically what the point of this game is, you're going to end and this thing's going to be about the size of a football. So you're going to probably go through like 2 things of saran wrap, maybe 1.5. And so you play the game. All you need is a pair of dice. So say it's me, you, and 10 other people. All right. I'll start off holding this thing. You're behind me. You have the dice. Someone says go. I start unwrapping this. You're just start throwing the dice down until you get a pair of something. When that happens, we both stop. I pass, you pass. And then it just keeps going like that. But while you're unwrapping, everything that falls out of it, you get to keep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so it does take a long time though, and like I said, I might speed it up this year and not sever because it literally when someone gets to the end of one and they're trying to it's like when you you have masking tape or not masking tape packing tape or whatever, and you have to dig off the end. You can't find
the line or whatever.
Yeah, so when you're being timed and you have to do that,
so how many things do you put in there?
Well, I mean, because I'll buy $1 lottery tickets.
Okay.
All the way up to I try to put anywhere from like 30 to 40 things in there.
All right.
Like the dollar lottery tickets help a lot because it's just, people they see that and then
that's solid. That's a solid game.
It's tough though because you try to be original with the gift cards, but it's like you got to pick the universal ones. It's like if like my wife likes to shop at Ulta, but I don't know if anyone else does, so, but then it's like, oh, well, we don't like this place because of Bezos and stuff. And it's like, I don't care. It's like, we're all Amazon fans today. So
that's funny.
Yeah.
That's all the traditions.
So that's pretty much traditions. Yeah. And I got some worst ones though. I got traditions I hate as well.
Well, let me ask you something first. So we were talking about the hard work that you do. Now, if I was to ask you, and say like, oh yeah, well, Christmas and you have the kids and you guys, obviously you and Joni put all the hard work in. You would say, oh, Joni does the shop, this and that, but you do stuff like Elf on a Shelf and whatever. Is that more of like the fun stuff for you this year? Like, is it fun for you?
That's the thing. Like I put it as one of my favorite traditions, but I love how happy she gets.
Okay.
For me, it's just like, fuck. Like as I'm about to walk out the door, I'm like, damn it. I have to remember where it was from the night before.
That's funny.
And just this year has been a lot more lame ones with just, oh, now she's on top of this or now she's under this. Where before, like I said, I mean, I would have like a tech deck out and she's skateboarding or whatever. Or I did have one where she was wrestling John Cena. So that was kind of cool.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe she made him retire.
So. Does being a parent make you think that your parents did a good or bad job?
I think my parents did.
Were you like, they were half-assing it when they were kids compared to what I do?
This because, I mean, my brother and I, we were literally the guys that would, with a blade, we would open gifts and then retape them because so I think my parents knew it's just like, what's the point in trying to have like fun traditions with these little shits? So my sisters probably missed out on a lot of stuff because Rob and I did, but no, I mean, that's why I love these traditions because they're ones I was able to kind of start with Joni.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
But
so what are the worst?
The worst ones? All right. Well, I kind of talked about this before. We talked about this before. This isn't a tradition I like. Obviously, it's one of my worst. It's the new one of wearing shorts and a t-shirt on Christmas, which is pretty much. So we talked about the weather. Yeah, anyone who's not up here in Illinois, it's supposed to be like 60 degrees on Christmas. It's supposed to rain the day before, which will pretty much eradicate any of the snow that is left. And so that kind of sucks. Gift giving and I would say forced gift giving, which is teachers, instructors. We have so many to give to, especially since Sadie is in junior high now. So that's like 8 teachers. And you don't have to buy a gift for each one, but you basically crowdsource or whatever. Everyone just puts money in, and it's actually awesome because Joni gets money from her students as well.
That's insane.
We have, both of my kids are in band. Natalie's in dance. It's like there's 2 instructors there. There's another 2 here. Every one of these is at least like a $10 gift, It's not just the money. It's Joni shopping for them and me being frustrated for her.
I'm not against Joni getting gifts from children. Yeah. I'm not against the teachers and the instructors getting stuff. I'm not against any of that. But I am kind of shocked because I don't remember it happening when I was younger.
I don't think it did.
It was like, no, why would I get you a gift? I don't even like seeing you on a daily basis.
It's a different era. Everyone gets gifts
it's
now.
Like tipping. It's like mandatory almost.
And then the other one, this isn't really something I've done per se, but it's just a Christmas tradition I always thought was stupid. And this day and age, it might get you shot. Caroling. I just feel like going to anyone's door these days is going to piss them off and they're not going to be happy. And, hi, could we sing for you? I feel like that's a slam in the face. So
100%.
Let's just get rid of Christmas caroling.
Yeah.
For safety.
Like people don't listen to no soliciting signs. Mm-hmm. That's crazy to me.
I've pointed at the signs before. And no, that's not what I'm here for.
Wow. I would ask,
just go right into their same
exact bill. What are you here for in 2 words?
I'm not trying to sell you anything.
What are you trying to do?
Yeah.
What are you trying to do?
Joni and I talked about that the other day.
What are you trying to do? And then you flip a table over and you just keep talking louder until they leave. That's what I would do.
This day and age, though, so soliciting should be illegal.
I agree.
Because there's no point in it.
And people are going to start using it as I was defending my home.
Yeah. No, you're probably right. What I mean? You're probably right.
Yeah, so it's pretty messed up. Speaking of mandatory gift giving, it's Christmas time.
Yes, it is.
And you're here. You're my dear friend. We've been doing this podcast for a long time. And I thought about getting you a gift, and then I didn't. And then you came to my house, and you had a giant present to give me.
Yep.
And so I'd like to open it.
All right. Well,
any words of wisdom? Or is it going to explode?
It's not going to explode. You might have an excuse when you open it. I can't really. Just go ahead and open it. So you might want to tune into the YouTube for this one. Yeah, he likes it already.
You know what? This is solid.
Okay.
Also, I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm pretty sure I had this pair of rollerblades when I was a kid.
So, yes.
This is tremendous.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. So
we're going fruit booting tonight.
Woo! So those are a size 11. I'm like a size 12 and I fit them. So
okay.
You might, I just need to get video of you using those rollerblades.
Oh, you're going to get video.
Oh, yeah.
This is how we're going to blow up. This is the smart businessmen that me and you are.
Look at those wheels, dude.
You know what?
Those are, no, honestly, you probably, because those were like one of the first ones that came out, like that were sold at like commercial stores.
I was going to say that I had these, but I think my cousin Nick had these.
Probably.
I don't think I had them, but they're very familiar to me. Like I know these.
I don't care if you sell them or what. It doesn't matter to me. I just
No.
I bought those over the summer. I bought 2 pairs of those. Those have been in my trunk until like yesterday. I was like, oh, hell yeah.
This is content creation 101. I'm either going to break my neck or I'm going to break land speed records.
Oh yeah.
Grinding on rails and give me some words that I could use as a future rollerblader.
You could do like a backslide. You could do cess slides. You could do a McTwist or a 720 Misty flip.
Oh, I'm gonna mist all over the McFlip.
Yeah. There's even a trick called the porn star.
Okay,
it's a really cool trick though.
Keep your penis out of my shoes is what I say.
Yeah. So
thank you.
Phantom inline skates by Roller Derby, circa, I don't know, probably 98.
I will 97, say this.
98.
This is pretty incredible that the box is still like beautifully intact.
It was 2 pairs that were just in the box. The other pair is like a size 6. Wow. So that worked out perfectly. Like I said, it might be a little tight, but
does it come with instructions or anything?
Actually, there's a Roller Derby sticker in there too. Wow. Maybe not that one. I took that out probably to sell, but
yeah. Or just keep for yourself to put on your car.
You know it.
Excellent. Thank you. I appreciate
welcome.
that. And that being said, still didn't get anything for
That's
you.
okay. That's
However,
fine.
I will say this.
All good.
I was going to save this for next week's episode. But it's nice to see you back, you know, in my house and whatever. And
I appreciate it.
We were starting our own kind of tradition of me getting you some random food.
Oh, yeah.
And so I got a food for you. And here's the problem. You didn't come to my house for like a month. So I ate the entire bag.
I thought you were going to have a month's worth of food for me.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
I ate the last thing that I got for you. And so then I had to get another one to give it to you because I love this one so much. This is lapsi, my friend.
Okay.
This is lapsi. This is Polish. It's bacon crisp, and they even like colored to make it look like bacon. Like
they
red
put the
line.
strip on it. Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is my favorite snack of all time. And it comes bez oleju palomowego, which I think means some sort of oil.
Yeah.
Bez womaneczku smaku, which is some sort of fat. I believe it's also gluten-free.
Okay, good. I do have a gluten allergy.
That's why I'm here. I'm telling you, this might be top 3 chip of all time. We may need to do that episode over again. Lapsi. Look it up. It was like $2, which is insane because they have to import it and then crank up the prices because it's this country.
Well, thank you.
So $2.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I feel like probably 10 of these cost as much as this thing of eggnog right here.
You're not far off.
Yeah.
It was a
so that's your gift to me.
Did you know how much this costs?
Yep. I don't know what. $12,
$15. Yeah.
And you got to return the jar too.
Sure.
You don't have
in my neighbor's yard. I'm not going
This is
back.
one of those jars that would probably kill you if it hit you.
Yeah,
if you
that's
tossed
a
it
problem.
over the fence and it hit someone.
I almost dropped it there because I was looking at the grilled chicken that's in a bag, but I digress. Let's move on. We have, how about gift giving? This is a little bit random of a topic, but
yeah,
I don't care about what you get your kids. I don't care about what you get your wife. What do you do for the in-laws or your parents? What is like?
My dad is the easiest person to buy gifts for. I get him the same thing every year, and it is just a Rush T-shirt. Or I swear to God,
that's like his tie.
It's his every year. It's like, Dad, here's your re-up. So I ordered him 2 Rush shirts like yesterday or whatever, so they'll be coming. My mom, hers is she likes to do outside stuff, like yard stuff. So it's tough to buy green thumbs like during the winter.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then you ask people and it's like they don't really know what they want because it's like they're not out there doing stuff. So she sent me a couple links for things. So, and then my in-laws, we do that saran wrap game, but we also do like a Secret Santa, and everyone just fills out a sheet and it's like you just pay like $50-$60 for one person, and then that's...
I have such a hard time getting my mother-in-law something because she doesn't want anything, of course, but also like I don't know, they're just really like she also green thumb kind of, like she has a lot of flowers and stuff around the house. So we did have one thing like gift cards from a nursery that she goes to, whatever. That's one thing.
Okay.
Besides that, I'm clueless as to what to get her. So I have to think of like sentimental or whatever gifts. Like I think that's something that if you do, then you're like,
you should make one of those
better.
Like sled ornaments out of popsicle sticks.
I don't even know.
Those like a toboggan.
No clue what that is, and she would not like that.
I'll take care of you, but
because then she has to store that. No. You know what I mean? She doesn't want more things.
No, it's like
she also moved to a smaller home to downsize, and so it's like you give her something else, and she's like, "I literally just went to Goodwill and gave them everything.
Take it with you and get the hell out of here."
Where are you at on regifting? You ever regift?
I have. I think regifting, Christmas games are a perfect thing for regifting. Like White Elephant, things like that.
Yeah. So anything that you don't want, you're just kind of like, there you go.
Yeah, pretty much. But that's the beauty of being an eBay reseller too.
Yeah,
it's just the amount of things that Joni's even gotten gifts from people, and it's just like, can you get anything for this? Like, yeah, I can get something.
I used to work at Frank's Nursery and Crafts long time ago. And Christmas time at Frank's Nursery and Crafts, That's like when I get that smell, if I go to like a Hobby Lobby or something now, of that like that craft smell
and everything.
That's what I think Christmas is.
Okay.
What is your like Christmas smell? Is there a scent that reminds you of Christmas?
I think it would be like some of the this sounds weird for Christmas, but I think more of like the coffee type smells, which is where like the candles.
Okay.
Because we have a lot of like espresso ones and stuff,
okay.
That's we don't have going during the summertime. So, but yeah, and then any obvious, like you said, any kind of pine or anything like that.
Working at Frank's was insane during Christmas because we used to have live Christmas trees, and like being a 16-year-old kid, like you would have to, put these trees on people's cars and stuff like that. And you don't care about anything. So you're not worried about scratching them or whatever.
Yeah.
But we used to have there would be hundreds of trees back there, and we would, because we were into pro wrestling, we would like line them up and make a like ring out of them and just do like backflips into Christmas trees, and then people would be like
cushioning.
Yeah, it was awesome. And you're wearing,
people are like, that one's durable, I'll take that.
Well, every single one had like cracks and stuff because you're just like destroying all the stuff. But that's what we would do because you would have to be outside to help in case somebody like came. So once people would leave, we would just like mess things up. I miss Frank's Christmas time, not for any good reasons, but just because of like stupid stuff we used to do.
Let me actually, you know what? I was going to talk about a Christmas party really quick, but it has to do with the job I had too, where I met your cousin Nick, and also listeners of the show Swick and Bishop, and also Vale, who was at the golf tournament with us last year. But anyway, so yeah, this job we all used to have every year. The Christmas parties were very pretty awesome, actually, because it was like, where the place was. They would close the entire building down, and it's just like, this is the Christmas party, open bar, invite your families. So bowling, laser tag, billiards, video games, rides, open bar again, 3 to 4 hours of that, which was awesome. Like, which working there, like obviously later in my life, besides meeting all these awesome people, it fucking sucked. It was just one of those jobs. So like this was like, hell yeah, when you actually got to go in there and just do whatever the hell you wanted while being
well, and like you guys had the police like were friends with you guys.
Yeah,
there,
they
right?
pretty much were. They were always hanging out there. But I remember I won a PS2 at that one also because there was like a raffle. There was just like a pile of gifts, and like I remember I won that, and one of the dudes was like, "Oh, he's like, I know what that is, man. That's a good one." I think I sold it for like $150.
Do you have flipping like a top 3 parties or
that
anything?
Was one of them. My sister Heather, actually, when she lived in Glen Ellen, which sounds so weird to me. I don't know how the hell she ever afforded to live in Glen Ellen, but she was living with roommates for a little bit. Yeah, they just had a party that was like, hey, everyone dress up. So I just remember that was a fun one. That's when like Joni and I were kind of dating.
Dress up as like,
no, just dress up, like dress nicely.
Oh, fancy.
Like wear nice clothing.
Okay.
So I don't really remember much about it, but it was a good time. But yeah, other than that, as far as Christmas parties, like work stuff, I don't know. Now I just bail on everything.
Yeah, the last 8 years have worked for myself. So
yeah,
every day was a Christmas party.
Every
you know
day,
what I mean?
baby.
And then before that, I worked for family, and I remember like when like Christmas Eve, we would go into work, and then it was just kind of like, hey, well, whatever, we'll do something. We'll get some food. But there was nothing ever like insane that I remember of any Christmas. And that's work related. Now I don't know like anything about my work. I don't know if we have a Christmas party. I don't know anything about it.
Well,
I was telling you, I don't even want to ask what days we had off because like
you don't want to be that guy.
I don't know. And also I've worked there for 4 months. I don't want to be like, yeah, what days do I have to not show up here?
That would be even better though if it was just like, hey, just with the holiday season, what days are we off? And they're like, none.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, what do you mean what holidays?
Yeah. So Christmas parties, not too much.
Yeah.
We talked about movies last year, so I don't want to talk about movies too much unless you have something.
What about episodes? TV episodes?
TV episodes, I'm down.
Okay.
I do want to say, last night was SNL with Ariana Grande and Cher.
I feel like Ariana Grande's on there a lot.
I think this was the 3rd time that she's hosted. But this was their Christmas episode, which I always like the SNL Christmas episodes.
Okay.
They're nice, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You got to watch the Home Alone skit from last night's episode, if you can find it. Ariana Grande as Kevin McAllister.
Okay.
It is, you're going to love it, I think, because it is, I don't even want to say. I don't want to say. I gave you an SNL thing to watch last time. You remember the Falconer?
Yeah.
With the time machine?
That was hilarious.
We talked about that, and I got like texts. Producer Tony texted me. He'd never seen it. He was like, that was incredible.
Yeah.
This one, I think you're going to love.
Okay.
And in general, it was really, really funny, and other stuff happened. But that's all I want to talk about Home Alone. So let's do top Christmas episodes of TV shows.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now this one, I forgot who I think we brought this up in one of our meets like 2 or 3 weeks ago, just like in general. So it was like, hey, why don't we do that with Christmas TV shows? So the thing here is, this isn't me digging into my brain trying to think of every single Christmas episode. This is me just being like, you know what? I'm going to pick 3 shows that I love, and I'm going to pick the best episode from there. Yeah. So I picked Parks and Rec, The Office, and Arrested Development. So for Parks and Rec, Christmas Scandal, which is in season 2, it is where Leslie and the crew, they're doing like a fun, they're having a Christmas party thing, and they make a joke about one of the other councilmen having a sex scandal, and it turns out this is true. And they were honestly joking around, but then it turns into this big thing with the city, and Leslie gets roped into it. And it's just ridiculous, but great episode. For The Office, Classy Christmas, the one when Holly returns. That's season 7, and it's the one where Jim and Dwight are having like the snowball fight the entire episode, and Jim's just being terrorized by Dwight. So I love that episode just because it kind of, the whole arc with Michael and Holly in season 7 when they get together is just an awesome like 5-6 episodes. And also the part where he like destroys her Woody doll. And then later on in the episode, when he's cleaning it with the toothbrush, and you see he has a clothesline with the little like bib. And then number 1,
that's a great detail.
Okay. It's so my number 1 though is the episode Afternoon Delight for Arrested Development. This is the one where Job is giving the sexual harassment speech, the HR one. Okay. Actually, no, I think they talk about how he got in trouble for doing that, and then he's giving a speech about the Christmas party, and it's one of those like, no fucking, no sucking, all this stuff, and he's like, if any of you try to have sex with my sister Lindsay, I'll pull down my pants and I'll boop you in the So there's that amazing thing. And then, of course, the title Afternoon Delight, that's the one where Michael and Maybe sing Afternoon Delight together, not knowing what it means. Yeah. And then as Michael's singing it, he's slowly realizing what the song's about. He's like, we gotta stop.
I was trying to think of an Arrested Development Christmas episode, and I couldn't think of any.
Yeah, I think Job fires like the whole staff in that one too.
Yeah, that's so good. I had a tough time coming up with them. Like, I wasn't looking them up. It was kind of a like last minute trying to think of them.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, well, there's one from The Office that I like that's actually a different one than yours. It's like season 2 or 3 probably.
Okay.
It's the one when they go to like Benihana.
Oh yeah.
They have the 2 Christmas parties, with Pam and Karen against the other Christmas party, and ours starts 15 minutes early, whatever. But the one where they bring the waitresses back to the office,
and Michael marks,
and he can't figure out which one was his or whatever, and then he figures it out and he marks her with the marker. Is
the best part about that is at the end when she walks away and takes the bike with her. Still,
it's like, will you go to Sandals, Jamaica with me? And she's like, I got to go back to school or something, and just takes the bike and leaves.
Like, why would you want that bike anyway? But yeah, that was good.
That one's solid.
Well, speaking of The Office, one more awesome part. I don't even know if you can find this on Peacock anymore, but in season 9, there's one where Dwight is playing Belschnickel, which is like a German, almost like a Krampus type thing. So he gets really into the character, and I think Oscar is like Googling this person, and he's like, he's reading about it, and he's like, oh, this is actually a real thing. And then he's like, and then his best friend comes out, a black slave boy named da-da-da. And Stanley's just like, no, we're not doing that. And then Dwight's just like, what are you talking about? I would never do that. And you see him texting like at his side. And then outside they show that guy Nate with blackface on, check his text, and then just turn around and walk back to his car.
Wow.
So yeah, that's what I don't know if you'll be able to find it, but yeah, he's walking in and then he reads Dwight's text and just turns back around. I think they show him later on sitting in the office though with the paint still on.
I think that was the one where like they're reading the rules and then he's like, you open a box or something and there's mud in there. If the mud is black,
that was for his grandma's funeral or whatever.
Oh, okay.
This was the one if you were impish or not. So yeah, he would like slap your hand with the thing.
All right.
You either got a bowl or whatever. But yeah, just ridiculous Dwight shit.
You know, I used to think that The Office like kind of went downhill. I do think it went a little bit downhill from the earlier episodes, but it was still a great show.
You really had to take it for what it was. Like
crazy take there. Crazy take.
Yeah. But I mean, like I really just kind of appreciated the rest of the cast after Steve Carell left. It's like, all right, now let's focus on everyone else. And
my only other notable one, which is, I mean, it's the best, it's the worst, it's the craziest, it's the funniest, it's the saddest. The Elf Christmas episode. I mean, I brought this up on many podcasts.
White babies.
It's insane. It is an insane episode. 2 episodes. Yeah. It's like an hour-long special.
Yeah, there's
the
like
Christmas
almost
special.
Suicide, right? Something like
almost
that. A guy
suicide,
almost jumps off a building.
A guy is very depressed. Santa almost jumps off of a bridge. And if it wasn't for Elf to save his life, it's an insane. There's also a girl in a hospital who's dying, and then like I guess spoiler, if you don't want to know what happens, don't listen. But like at the end, she's like waving from the hospital, and like there was no happy ending. There was no happy ending. To that
you know what? Also, the Say by the Bell episode. Do you remember the one in the mall where Zach is dating the homeless girl?
Oh yeah.
That was a pretty good one.
Yeah, hit you in the heartstrings or whatever.
Oh yeah, hit you in the feelers.
We also had. Before we move on here randomly or whatever, our dear friend Giuseppe did want to know. He gave us a bunch of topics. I think we hit a bunch of them.
Yeah.
But he also wanted to know, is gingerbread cookies the equivalent of candy corn? Now, to me, no, because I don't like gingerbread cookies and I love candy corn.
See, I would say no because the opposite. Like, I don't like gingerbread cookies, but I definitely like them way more than candy corn. But no, that's a good question. They're both kind of...
This right here Megan made is a gingerbread.
You know what? I forgot. Cookie. I love gingerbread cookies. They're actually my favorite thing. So no.
I told her. I was like, ah.
No, I hate candy corn though, but...
In case you'd never had it, I did get some. I mean, this is Megan's because she eats it.
One of us is going to vomit. We're going to make sure one of us
Well, you don't have to have it. If you know what a gingerbread cookie is. I thought you were going to say like, oh, I've never had one. And I was going to say, well, stuff your mouth with these, pal. But no, I don't have to say that.
The cookies after.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That being said, I don't think I have any more Christmas stuff to ask you besides what we're going to basically use as our final top 3.
Okay.
Is there anything besides that you wanted to touch on, or are we good?
I wanted to quickly you can give me like a top and a bottom, that's it.
Okay.
Anything that's food adjacent with Christmas.
Food.
Sorry.
I forgot about that.
That's okay. No, we don't. I mean, I have some like that are pretty obvious ones. One of them being eggnog, obviously. Let me just tell you, all I'm going to say, one of my worst.
Worst foods?
Worst foods.
Okay.
And sometimes, you know what? I think it's just because I'm tired of all the casseroles. Because everyone makes their own casserole.
Okay.
Everyone's like, oh, it's like, no, I put ginger in mine. You know, or so I think it's one of those things I'm just like, it's just, you're basically just throwing fucking food into a pot and melting it together. So, I mean, there's some great casseroles, but like Thanksgiving and Christmas, especially, do you like sweet potato casserole?
See, I don't know what casserole means.
All right.
I mean, I kind of do. Like, I know like what it looks like. Like, I see one of those spirally noodles in there. But
I mean,
it
doesn't even have to have like pasta. I feel like some of them are like cracker based, you know, and it's just like a green beans like casserole, you know. I just feel like casserole is just like, I don't care what's in it, just throw it in the fucking stove for like an hour and let it melt. Some of them are good, some suck though. What about candy canes? You like candy canes?
I don't think I've ever successfully
did you probably like most kids would just like try to like suck them down to a point, I guess.
I don't
I'm trying to
think
think
so.
a less phallical way to say that, but I like the cherry
Phallical?
ones.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, making it into like a point.
No, if I've had them, they've been on cookies and stuff like that, but I don't think I've ever just been like, ooh, candy cane. Like, mint, get out of here.
I lied. I have one more. Not all right. So casseroles, we don't need them anymore. The worst thing though at Christmas,
casserole, more like casserole.
There you go. Oh yeah.
That was for you.
Sliced cranberry, the ones that come in the can.
Okay.
So when you drop it out, it's like, when it's like gelatinous. I hate those.
Yeah, it's weird because I have a tough time thinking about them because there's just like, if there's stuff on the table, I just don't eat.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the things that I'll just never eat because it doesn't seem like it doesn't seem edible.
No. Yeah,
appealing
right.
or edible. So I just like, I don't hate it, but I'm just like, I'm never going to have the cranberry stuff. I tried it one year and I was like, no, I was right.
Yeah.
Like that, this isn't for me.
There's like no substance to it. You're just like chewing nothing.
What are other like traditional Christmas foods? Like ham?
Turkey and ham, which I love both of those. You know what I also put like for favorite, like sugar cookie smelling things. So I guess, or not smelling, I should say sugar cookie flavored things. So like creamer, cookies themselves, obviously. Just Christmas cookies. Come on, man.
Yeah, just cookies and eggnog. That's all I need. That's the food groups. You don't need anything else. Turkey. I like turkey. I don't need it for Christmas.
No.
Just
what
give
about
me
ham?
eggnog.
Christmas ham?
I don't think I've ever had like a ham, like a sliced ham. You know, when you like actually make a ham?
Really?
Like I've had a sandwich ham, but not like an actual hot ham or whatever. So
my grandparents are from Tennessee, so they would always make a ham.
Ham?
They said it, ham. My grandma.
You like that band?
Ham?
Ham.
I like the Corey.
All
right.
What else?
Let's get to the big one.
What's the Corey? I don't get it.
Corey ham?
I get it. Did you just break something?
No, we're good.
Anyway, so we're on to the main event of our show, which is going to be top 3 and bottom 3 Christmas songs and artists, which is how songs are made via artist. I'm going to start things off with my... What do you want to start? Top or bottom?
I don't know.
If we start bottom, we can go do it quick because I only have one bottom.
Okay. I got 3.
All right. I'll do my number 1 and only.
Okay.
Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. This is the worst song I've ever heard in my life, and I don't understand it. And I hate when people sing it, and I hate when I hear it in like stores or wherever. And it's it's a pretty crappy song. I don't know how it became so popular.
In that show, The Good Place, I might have texted you about her. I think I remember telling you this, or it doesn't matter. But there's a part where they're having a party, and since they're in the bad place at that time, like everything sucks there, they're constantly looping Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, and then that song, She Fucking Hates Me, by Puddle of Mud. So those two, every other one, and then when they end off the party, they play them at the same time over each other. So yeah, Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer. Okay.
Yeah.
Worst Christmas songs. All right. So this one might shock some people. I can't stand this song anymore. And it is Carol of the Bells by the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
That one.
Great. They're fantastic. They're amazing. I can't stand that song anymore because it is played for like every Best Buy commercial. Anything that's like not, newer or more modern. Like anything that has lights flashing, stuff like that. So, it's an annoying song.
Once again, not to be confused with the Trans-Serbian Orchestra, which is something completely different.
We got to talk about that next week. I also had Fairy Tale of New York, which this was originally by the Pogues, but there's a version by No Use for a Name with Cinderblock from Tilt, who has arguably the worst voice ever in punk rock history, maybe just music history. So the song itself is just like a kind of a cruddy Christmas song. It's like a really dirty, gritty one. And then just having her on it makes it all too real. The worst Christmas song of all time is Santa Baby by Eartha Kitt. Santa Baby. My kids hate it. Whenever it's on, it makes us all uncomfortable because it's just about a girl trying to like seduce Santa Claus. And it just, I hate it. It's you've got all these like fun, loving, happy Christmas songs, and then this one that's like, what the fuck?
It's not my favorite, I don't hate it though.
I hate it.
I have a soft spot in my heart for all like old timey Christmas songs.
Well,
like,
yeah, of course.
So it makes it hard to like hate, but I get what you're saying.
No,
I understand
it.
Okay.
Hate.
So that's your top 3.
Yeah.
Top 3 favorite Christmas songs of all time. I'll start things off with the number 3, which this one's relatively new into my top 3.
Okay.
It like bumped up, and I hear it a lot more often these days. It's Christmas Rapping by the Waitresses. I don't know if you've ever heard this song.
No.
I can't even describe it, but it's female singers. I think the whole band, it's a chick band. And it is like rock music, rock guitar. And then the chorus, like they stop singing and it's like trumpet horns. And it's like, yes, nice. It's almost ska, but it's like 80s new wave sound. It is a fantastic Christmas song. I know you don't like any of the words I just said.
Oh, hey, I like ska.
But it is a fantastic song. And if you don't like the song to a certain point, I get it, because you're like, oh, it's a little bit too 80s for me. But then once the horns hit, forget about it.
Okay.
Forget about it.
Well, that's like I texted you the other day during my daughter's band performance.
Yeah.
I was trying to get this, because it would be like, and I was trying to get those ones, and it's just like, but anyway.
I went to the mall yesterday, and they had the same, like your daughter was playing in the mall.
Okay.
I mean, not your daughter, but like that age people. And then there was one guy who was clearly like the band leader or what was in charge or whatever. He was wearing an all white suit with a violin, and he was like, this is my time. You guys are my backup.
I'm going to tell you, man, like those, like their instructors and people who do that, they love music. And I mean, like they'll, look, there was something cool about watching this guy. There's part of me that was like, this guy's a weirdo, but then like you watch him and you're like, this guy's awesome. Well,
like,
I asked my daughters that too, because they're both in it now, and it's like, is there a point for him being up there? Are you guys reading your notes? Can you even see what he's doing? So it's like, is that more for us or what? I never understood that.
I wonder if it's just like, he's like, this is where we should be. And that way, if you're, they're all learning and stuff like that. And they're like, if they're lost, maybe they can follow by him being like where they need to be. That's the only, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, or this guy just like, it's for him and the kids have nothing to do with anything, and he's like, I just needed people behind me making noise, that's all.
All right, my number 3 is Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC. Just a solid, I mean, been around for like a long ass time, and just, I don't know, played all the time. I think a lot of these ones are just going to be like, because they're all overplayed technically.
That one to me is just like, it's lame, because it's just like it. It's like 80s, just cheesy.
I like,
my name is Ron. Like, that's what it sounds like to me.
Christmas time in Hollis, Queens.
Yeah,
I like it.
But I think, anyway. My number 2 is going to be the Charlie Brown song, Christmastime is Here.
Okay.
And I love this song. They have a version without vocals and one with vocals. You know the song.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Probably. I just can't think of it like him singing it.
All Christmas time, I walk around singing lyrics to this song that are not the lyrics.
Okay.
So do not be confused by what I'm about to do, because the lyrics are not to this song. Right. But it's because I don't know the lyrics, so I made up my own Christmas style lyrics. But the song is Christmas tree, my Christmas tree. I love that song. I absolutely
now I hate it.
Love that song, and I don't know. It's kind of sad, but also Christmassy, and it just makes me laugh. I love it. And so I made my own lyrics to it. And there you go.
Nice. All right. So my second...
The song is not called Christmas Tree, My Christmas Tree. I want you to know. That's what I sing. Yeah. It's not the lyrics.
All right. So my number 2 is actually the 12 Days of Christmas, but it's the one by the Muppets. We grew up listening to that. My mom used to have that record on all the time. I don't remember if it was like the Muppets with John Denver. I don't know why I'm like picturing an album with him on the cover of the Muppets. So I don't know if it was that one or if it was literally just their own album. And, Miss Piggy doing like the 5 golden rings is annoying, obviously. But it's just like, I know that song just because I can remember the voices doing it and everything. And it was always fun if you could get all the way to 12 and count back down. So
yeah, and if it's a childhood thing, it's obviously like instilled in you as like one of your favorite things. Yeah, solid. Muppets always great. No issues with the Muppets coming from this side of the table.
Good stuff.
My number one is the greatest Christmas song of all time. There is no question about it. So it's not an opinion.
Okay.
It is the number one Christmas song of all time. You can not like this song. You can be annoyed by this song, but it is the greatest Christmas song of all time. And it's Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. This is a song you can feel free to play in the springtime at a bar if you would like. We did it in the summer and we'd get kicked out of the bar playing it on repeat. But this is the greatest Christmas song of all time, or at least of the modern era of the last 40 years, let's say.
I would maybe agree with that.
Because the song itself is brilliant. It's also about, I don't need presents. I don't need your, this corporate mumbo jumbo. All I need is you. All I need is you.
Just you.
Under the mistletoe. You know what we're doing under the mistletoe. And it's just the best song of all time. I do understand how people can be annoyed by it. I also think it's incredible in this world that we live in that someone can make not only a living, but will make more money on one song than I will make in my entire life. That's how they did it. Yeah. They're like, just this one little thing I did makes me $20 million a year or whatever ridiculous number it is.
I mean, she did a lot of other things too. So
no, but that one song, because it is like licensed out or sold to commercials, whatever it is.
Like every time.
There's a story. There is a story about how much she makes just off of that song. It's like it puts us to shame. We are blue collar boys. We're not. What's singers? Are they white collar? Or are they their own thing?
Yeah, I don't know. My number one is Chuck Berry.
What?
Chuck Berry.
All I Want for Christmas Is You?
Run, Rudolph, Run.
I'm
sorry, were you done talking?
No, I thought you were.
Cut you off.
No, I mean, I have 6 more minutes on Mariah Carey, but that's fine.
Yeah, no,
it's not my Christmas. I got my rollerblades. I'll get on out of here, I guess.
This guy is angry today. But anyway, that's the song playing in Home Alone when they're trying to catch.
Good song.
Great song.
Good song, yeah.
Chuck Berry, I think, is an awesome guitar player, too. Potent Notables, you got any?
Yeah, I got plenty. I got no, I got none. Darlene Love. Christmas. Christmas. So Darlene Love is someone who like David Letterman used to have on his show from 1986 until he went off the air. Every Christmas he would bring her on. She was like a 60s artist. She was in like a girls group or whatever. And so he would bring her on every Christmas. And then, his show was finished in 2014. And so she was kind of like, she would randomly do stuff here and there or whatever. But last year, Jimmy Fallon started bringing her back.
Oh, wow.
So like last year was the first year she did it. And a couple of days ago, she was on again. So it's kind of cool to like.
How much does he awkwardly laugh at her when she's not trying to be funny?
Plenty.
Cool. No, that's cool.
But yeah, so Darlene Love, Christmas. I don't know what the name of that song is, but that's the song.
Okay.
What else? Oh, and the other cool thing, she played with Paul Schaefer, who was on Letterman.
Okay.
So like he plays with her now in Fallon.
Is that the bald guy with the glasses?
Yeah. Chipmunks, Alvin and the Chipmunks. Where are you on the Chipmunks?
I love, there's a special place because of my kids with the Chipmunks movies.
No.
So we're like, as far as the Chipmunks, the old school ones, that's not for them. They're like the newer ones are actual like celebrities who like Amy Poehler voices one of the Chipettes. Oh, wow. And it's like, why do you have celebrities doing this when you're just gonna, but either way, Chipmunks are okay with me.
I think I've told the story before, maybe even last year, but I stole a Alvin and the Chipmunks cassette.
Nice.
Do you know this?
I don't think so.
So when I was like 35, when I was like 6 years old or something like that, we went to Dominic's and they had like a cassette stand and I stole the Alvin and the Chipmunks cassette. And then we went home And then I was just like playing it in my room, and my mom walked in and was like, "Where did you get this cassette from?" And I was like, how do you know these details? And so then I felt bad, and I told her, and she made me go back to Dominic's and return the cassette, even though it was opened at this point. I should have been able to keep it. And then I had to apologize, and the manager was like, "If you keep stealing, you'll go to jail, and they don't have Coca-Cola in jail." And then I was like, wow. And so I've been stealing ever since.
Nice.
So yeah, Alvin and the Chipmunks. Another one I have, Baby It's Cold Outside. Where are you on that?
Which one is that? That's
the one with two singers usually. It's in the movie Elf with the two of them singing, but it's like, "Baby, it's cold outside." The guy's singing like to the girl, "Don't leave," and she's like, "I'm trying to leave," and he's like, "Don't leave," and then he like locks the door, and it's a problematic song. God. Yeah, it's become like, as we become pansier people or whatever, like the yelling about that song gets louder or whatever, but it's like problematic. And then SNL, Christmastime for the Jews, which talks about what Jewish people do on Christmas. And two of them here that are punk related, because you got to have some punk Christmas.
I got mine too. It's probably the same ones you have.
88 Fingers Louie. All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth, which is a hilarious song with a blistering guitar solo.
Nice.
This is the best way to do Christmas songs. And then I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas by the Bollweevils. And I left out the entire Bad Religion Christmas album because it's just not for me.
No.
Come, all ye faithful. And so I'm like, okay, I don't need this.
All right. Is that it?
Yeah. What's your potent notables?
Kelly Clarkson, Underneath the Tree. I like that one. It's a nice upbeat song.
I don't know.
And then my punk Christmas songs, it's the same song though, one by the Vandals, one by No Doubt, Oi to the World.
Oh yeah. Good call. Good call.
I think I heard the Vandals version first, like on MTV many years ago, and it was like, oh, these guys are pretty good. Because I think like that was like early No Doubt. And then I found out they were huge fans of the Vandals, and it's like, oh yeah, they've got a version of this too.
Yeah, Vandals still do Christmas shows every year too in California. We should go next year, me and you. After Fest, we'll just fly straight to Anaheim, California, whether they're playing there or not.
Deal.
Yes. Or the rollerblades. Anyway, that's it for the episode. That was Christmas Cranktacular 2.
Cranktacular Part 2.
We did it. Let's chug some eggnog. And we're not going to do anything with the bucket because next week is New Year's Eve. Yeah. So let's just do a New Year's Eve going out with a bang episode, and we'll see where it takes us.
We'll figure out what that means next week. Later.